The true meaning of a hug, what most men overlook. When a woman hugs you, do you ever stop and think, does this mean something? Or do you just brush it off as a friendly, harmless gesture? The truth is, a hug is never just a hug. Every touch, every lingering second, every subtle squeeze, it all carries a message. If you don't pay attention, you're missing out on a crucial way women communicate. You're playing checkers while she's playing chess. In this video, I'll reveal 6 hidden psychological signals behind a hug, clues that most men completely overlook. And don't assume it's only about attraction. Sometimes a hug is a test. Sometimes it's a silent assertion of power. And sometimes it's an unspoken message about your relationship with her. Stoics understand the power of observation. They don't drift through life, blind to what's happening around them. They don't react passively. They take control of reality. If you don't train yourself to recognize these subtle signals, you'll be swept along without even realizing it. So get ready, because after this video, you'll never look at a hug the same way again. Before we dive in, if you want to help spread the Stoic mindset, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if you find this content valuable, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, drop a 2. I want to know what to improve. If you're ready to transform the way you navigate relationships using the power of Stoicism, remember, every video is a step toward mastering your mindset and building deeper, more meaningful connections. The first signal: she's secretly testing your confidence, and you might not even notice. When a woman hugs you, it's not just a gesture of affection. She's observing, assessing, like a predator sizing up its prey. This is a silent test, a way to gauge who you really are. Most men don't realize this. They assume a hug is just a hug, but women operate on a different level. The moment she wraps her arms around you, she's gathering information, reading your body language, sensing your energy, evaluating your response. Do you freeze up like a deer in headlights? Do you give her a weak, awkward pat on the back like you're comforting a baby? Or do you stand firm, hold her naturally, calmly, like a man who knows his worth? This isn't just about a hug. It's a fundamental principle of social dynamics. Those with sharp awareness understand every action, no matter how small, sends a message. And if you want to master how others perceive you, you have to start paying attention to the little details. Her hug is a test. Do you recognize it? Think about a job interview. Ever been casually offered a glass of water? Seems polite, right? But in reality, the interviewer is watching. How do you handle yourself? Do you hold the glass steadily? Do you remain composed? It's a subtle test, just like a woman's hug. A hesitant, uncertain reaction signals a lack of confidence. And women, they pick up on hesitation instantly. If you're stiff, unsure of yourself, or overthinking, even in something as simple as a hug, it sends a subconscious red flag. But a man who's comfortable in his own skin, who embraces the moment with natural confidence, he stands out instantly. And this is where the Stoic mindset gives you a powerful edge. A Stoic man doesn't react out of anxiety. He doesn't overthink. He doesn't seek validation. He is present, grounded, in control. Because the moment you start seeking approval, even in something as small as a hug, you lose control. And trust me, she will remember that. Whether you realize it or not, that hug has already told her more about you than words ever could. The second signal: she's testing your emotional stability. Are you grounded enough? This is where things go deeper. A hug isn't just physical contact. It's an emotional scan. Women are masters at sensing energy. In those few seconds, she's picking up on things most men never even consider. Think of it like knocking on a wall. She wants to know, Are you solid or hollow inside? Are you emotionally grounded, or is there emptiness within you? Do you radiate warmth and presence, or is your energy cold and distant? Are you truly in the moment, or is your body there while your mind drifts elsewhere? A woman's intuition? It's almost supernatural. She can feel if you're carrying emotional baggage, if your mind is tangled in stress, if you've lost touch with your masculine core. And no matter how hard you try to hide it, your body language will betray you. But a Stoic man is different. He doesn't let emotions control him, but he doesn't suppress them either. He is fully present and in control of himself. He isn't desperate for connection, but he isn't closed off either. He simply is, steady, self-assured. And women feel that. They respect it. They're drawn to it. Because a hug, it's not just a gesture, it's a silent conversation. And if you don't know what you're communicating, you're already at a disadvantage. The third signal, she's controlling the physical connection. Do you see the hidden message? When a woman initiates a hug, it's never just about friendliness. She's establishing control, setting the dynamic between you on her terms. Think of it like hosting a party. She's inviting you in, but under her conditions. It's a subtle but powerful statement. I'm comfortable being close to you, but I decide how this happens. And this is where most men fail. A man lacking confidence lets the moment dictate his response. He overthinks. He second-guesses. He hesitates, trying to read her reaction instead of simply being present, grounded in himself. And that hesitation, that uncertainty, she feels it instantly. But a Stoic man operates differently. He doesn't seek validation through physical touch. He doesn't need it. He remains calm, unfazed, and fully comfortable in his own skin. He respects her space, but he doesn't submit to the frame she sets. Because a Stoic man doesn't react, he responds. Instead of falling into her frame, he meets her energy with quiet, unshakable confidence. A perfect balance of assertiveness, self-possession, and trust. And women, they feel that. They respect that. They're drawn to it, whether they realize it or not. Because in that moment, the question is not just about the hug. It's about who's truly leading the interaction. The fourth signal, she's sensing the connection, and her body reacts instinctively. Let's be brutally honest. When a woman hugs you, it's not just politeness. She's feeling you on a biological level. This is an instinctive chemistry test, one she doesn't even have to think about. Does your body naturally connect with hers? Does your scent pull her in or push her away? Does your energy radiate warmth and masculinity, or does it feel stiff and awkward? She might not consciously realize it, but her body knows. And here's the truth. You can't fake it. You can't force chemistry. You can't convince her to feel something that isn't there. A Stoic man understands this. He doesn't chase attraction. He doesn't force connection. He doesn't try to manufacture chemistry. It either exists or it doesn't. And most importantly, he's completely at peace with that. Because true confidence isn't about trying to be chosen. It's about knowing your worth, whether she feels it or not. The fifth signal, she's sending a silent message to others, a public hug. It's never just a private moment. It's a statement. Without saying a word, she's telling everyone around her, this man is someone I share a close connection with. But here's the key. It's not just about the hug itself. It's about how she hugs you. Think of it like the fine print in a contract. A quick, casual hug. Friend zone. A warm, lingering hug. She's telling the world you matter to her. And here's where most men get it wrong. They read too much into it. They seek validation. They let the moment define their worth. But a Stoic man, He's different. He doesn't need external approval. He recognizes the power dynamics at play, but he isn't controlled by them. Whether the hug is quick or deep, public or private, he stands firm in himself, no matter who's watching. Because a man who is truly centered doesn't need to be chosen. He already knows his value. The sixth signal: she's creating a moment you'll both remember. A hug is never just a hug. It's a time capsule, a feeling, a memory, an unspoken message she'll carry with her long after you part ways, because in that moment, she's experiencing you, your presence, your energy, your masculine essence. And whether she realizes it or not, her body, her mind, and her emotions are processing that interaction. Does she feel safe in your arms, or is there hesitation? Does your embrace exude strength and calm, or does it feel uncertain? Does your energy pull her in, or does it make her want to step away? Because a hug, it's not just about touch, it's about how she feels in your presence. A man who understands this leaves an imprint. If you are the kind of man who truly gets this, a man who is confident, grounded, and fully present, then that hug will be more than just a passing moment. It will stay with her. It will be a memory she recalls, not because of what you said, but because of how she felt when she was close to you. Because the truth is, a woman won't remember every word you speak, but she will remember how you made her feel. And if you embody certainty, strength, and effortless confidence, she won't just notice it. She'll feel it deeply. So next time a woman hugs you, pay attention, feel the moment. Be aware of what's really being communicated, because in that simple embrace, she's telling you everything you need to know. Final takeaway: a hug is more than just a gesture. It's a silent test of confidence and presence. Women don't just hug you, they feel you, your energy, your steadiness, your emotional control. If you radiate certainty, strong but never forceful, you create instant attraction. If you hesitate, overthink, or try too hard to appear confident, that hug, it becomes a subconscious red flag. Because women don't just care about looks or words. They sense confidence in the smallest details, even in how you embrace them. A stoic man stands apart. He doesn't react with urgency or anxiety. He doesn't chase validation. He is simply present, composed, and in control. And that is what draws women in, whether they realize it or not. But beyond attraction, a hug carries social meaning. The way a woman hugs you, it reflects your place in her life. And once you learn to read these signals, you'll never be passive in relationships again. You'll be the one in control of the game. So there you have it. A hug is never just a hug. It's a signal, a test, a silent conversation that most men never even notice. But once you understand this, everything changes. You stop reacting passively. You stop seeking validation. You stop worrying about whether you're doing it right. Instead, you simply are. Present, steady, unshakable, letting your calm confidence speak louder than words. Because a man's value, it isn't in what he says, it's in how he stands, how he moves, how he exists in the world. And when you truly embody that, you won't just attract people, you'll become unforgettable. Thanks for watching. If you found this video valuable, hit like and subscribe to Stoic Station so you never miss content on Stoic thinking and self-mastery. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read and appreciate every single one. See you in the next video.